Okay, so if it was another YouTuber or beauty blogger, the first thing she would have said is very important: a lip brush. Now, expecting a beginner to have a lip brush, I think, is very unfair, because if you're a beginner, you must have finished school, or maybe you are in school or college. Buying a lipstick out of your pocket money itself is like a big thing. Expecting you to have a lip brush is an unnecessary expense. And the other thing is, unless you're too much into makeup, I don't think any one of us would want to go buy a matching lip liner. Again, that is an unnecessary expense. So even I think till last year I never bought lip liners. I just had lipsticks. So what I used to do before, like when I just started applying lipsticks and makeup, was Q-tip. It really helps. You can do a lot with this, especially when you have to get those edges and clean edges and all of that. This is very helpful. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can use a Q-tip to apply lipstick like a pro, especially if you're a beginner. So the first thing that you're going to do with your Q-tip is, you don't have to use tweezers, you can use your hand. You're just going to pull out some extra cotton, okay? Like, don't pull off everything, but pull off that extra cotton, because that will just soak up too much lipstick. Unless you like reach that plastic thing, no, just pull out. And once you're left with, once you see, I can feel the plastic thing here. So once you're left with that little one, no, just like, just put it back in that shape. But you should be able to feel that this plastic thing, okay? So see, my Q-tip, like, this is the regular size, and this is how it looks. Why is it so bright? I don't know. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to use a very dark shade. This is very bossy, and I think if you've been following me, you know that this is like one of my favorite shades. But you see, it is shaped in a way that you can't get those clean edges. So I'll show you how you can use this. Okay, so if you feel like the cotton is getting like a little fluffy, just like roll it again. Now, if you do not have like a very defined Cupid's bow, the best thing to do is take a little bit of lipstick on your Q-tip. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? And right on your Cupid's bow, you're going to put an X. Now, so that you don't like make a lot of mistakes and your hands are steady, you're going to use your little finger, place it on your chin, and then go, okay? Now, because I'm sure all of us have used Q-tip, no, to clean our ears and all, so I'm sure you know how to move it and how to use it. So this is what we are going to do. I'm going to draw an X on my Cupid's bow. Can you see that? I don't know. Yeah, you can see that. It's an X, okay? Once you've done the X, you're just going to follow the natural shape of your lips. Now, if you have small lips and if you are comfortable with overdrawing it, then this is when you have to do it. Do not overdraw on your Cupid's bow. It's just going to make it look very artificial. So this is where you can overdraw it. Now, I don't overdraw my lips because I have big lips. I used to be made fun of so much for big lips, but now I don't care. Okay, so I'm just going to take the Q-tip again, take some lipstick, place my finger, and I'm going to follow the natural shape of my lip. I'm going to fluff it, I'm going to like make sure I shape the Q-tip again, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now if you think you've made a mistake or you've done something, just take the other side and you can just clean it up immediately so that it doesn't leave like a stain. Okay, now once you've done that, again I'm going to put it back in the shape. Now some of you all must be like, oh, this is too much work. But listen, if you don't have like a lip brush or all those fancy brushes, then this is your only option, and you have to like manage. Like, don't be a diva. I started like this only. Okay, so now I'm going to do the lower lip. For lower lip, I like to stretch my lips a little and then draw it. I have the outline, I'm just going to take my lipstick and I'm going to apply it inside. Now you see I have left that space, it's okay, we are just going to use the Q-tip there because you don't want to mess the lines that you made. Now I have some space here left, so I'm just going to take the Q-tip, because if I would have used the lipstick there, it would have gone out of the line. So I'm just going to use my Q-tip and fill it. I'm going to do the same thing on the upper lip too. Now once you've finished applying it, if you think your lipstick is going to bleed, how do I say? When you say your lipstick is going to bleed, sometimes it just transfers on your skin and all of that. That is when you call it bleeding. So if you think that happens with you, or if you think that you've made a mistake, just take your compact, any compact, and take the other side and just take some powder like this, and just go around your lips. And if you want to darken your lipstick, then go back and just dab it. And that's it. It's simple. Now if you think that, oh no, applying lipstick is very difficult, applying liquid lipstick is very difficult, it takes practice. Everything takes practice. Even if you're doing this the first time with the Q-tip, it's not going to come out perfect. But don't get disheartened and all of that. Stay confident. Practice it when you're doing nothing at home, and you will get better at it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, then please like and subscribe. Until next time, bye.